I was a normal visitor to his house, and each time I visited, the little girl would call out my presence to her parents, but they would often look away. They grieved the death of their son, but I wanted more. I wanted him 6 feet. Now back to my own delivery. I was rushed to the hospital by my cab friend, who would often help me with shopping and getting things in the mall. When I got to the hospital, it wasn't much of a push. My baby was already there. There was no stress, there was no much labor. I gave birth to a baby girl. My best friend was there all the way. I pleaded with my best friend not to involve my mom. When my child was born, when she made her grand entrance into this world, I felt the joy in my other world, and it was a great alarm for jubilation. My best friend told me she was super excited months ago when she touched my belly and found out the gender of my baby. Because in their world, there was zero tolerance to the male baby. And if indeed a baby of the male gender was born, that baby would not hold any post in our realm. I suggested to my best friend that I would want to name my baby after my mom because I had always admired my mom's name, Edna. But my best friend objected to that rule, and she said every first daughter already had a name given to her in that place where we all belonged. My baby was declared a pure blood, which was also part of their own rules over there. That knowledge opened my eyes to understand that my girlfriend was a pure blood, and her parents I didn't get to meet. At least either of them was a member, but any further information on their whereabouts was not known to me, and there was no such thing as gossip. We all abided by the laws, and my little girl was everyone's sweetheart. Now let me recap what I mean by a pure blood. A pure blood is that child who was born to a member of our own society. Meaning that if you were born to any member of that society, you are declared a pure blood. But people who were just initiated along the line were not pure bloods. The family I showed no mercy didn't recover from the loss of their son. Along the line, it was recorded that he was involved in a car crash, and he was the only one that his windscreen went through his eyes to his skull, and he died at the spot. But his daughter and wife survived. The next story I'm going to cover would now be about my little girl, the pure blood.